All right, welcome back, Jimmys. One more time, one final time for the night. Shout out to all the people subscribed with notifications on because this is the third time we're going live in a single day. 2 games, COD round 2. Do not know who we're playing against. Old Dominion. I've heard that name before. We are playing against Old Dominion today. So the University of Jamestown Jimmys up against Old Dominion. Boom. I think I got it. There is a chat on the right side about how CT sided stuff. And that's not currently how the chat is. So we're going to see the next time someone puts anything in chat, if that ever occurs, if the chat is updating or if it's not. But I know how to fix it if it's not. But getting started here, we're going to be playing some hardpoint on whatever map this is. And we are going to see if we can capture first point. Boom, we got Esports already on top. We got Germ. Cougar dropping 1, but Tanner getting a kill already. Starting us strong, too. But Captain Crayon does get 1 on him. Ian still sitting on point, getting a kill. Just holding it tight. Getting that, being that payload princess, as some say. Back when I was on the COD team for 1 whole semester. I know, that was a long time ago. 1 whole semester. That was basically my game. So, shout out to the payload princess. But Germ trying to take P2 here, I'm assuming. That's where P2 is. I actually do not know. But with the nods from Sizzle in the booth, I already know. But yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, it is Ivor Barai back in the booth again, once again. Yapping your ear off until I get tired of it with my cameraman himself, Sizzle My Bacon. You already know. In the booth. Not going to be calming with us, but he will be giving helpful insight whenever I have a question about something. So I will give corrections as it goes. But speaking of, Tanner does falter. Bringing a 4-2 on the KD, but Germ getting 1. Holding point while he waits to reload. Does drop, however, Esports is there. However, Cougar's there for the double. Make that a triple. And maybe a quadro. Quadra. Yeah! Quadra gets to the quadra. Gets the wall bang. Maybe a penta. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't know we were playing League of Legends. Boom. Guess 5. Make it 6. Make it 6. What? Oh, we get the 6. Make it 7. Okay. With the Hellstorm already online. Dropping off the point. Cougar popping off here, but Germ already sitting on point, making his home nice and pretty. Cougar getting another kill. What is on with him? Germ drops. Cougar looking for another. Unfortunately, Captain Crayon does get him. And Tanner is going to be laying on point, taking a little napsy-wapsies over here. He does see another kill right in front of his forehead, and he does explode from it. But gets a kill before his faltering. Cougar gets another kill. Popping off this game, dare I say, being the carry that we've been needing. Esports going to take a little nap. You know, honestly, I would let Cougar handle that too. Just take a little nap while you let your main man take care of it. Germ's gonna be wrapping around the side building here, gonna be trying to shoot some bounties. See one up, one. Okay, we're all over the place. Just gonna start with the pistol. A little reload. Esports flies away. Does falter, unfortunately. Germ gets 1. Gonna let them sit on point for a second. You're gonna reposition. Unfortunately, doesn't get caught out. Esports respawning right beside his comrade Cougar with Tanner and Germ holding middle lane here. Esports is gonna be taken up to P4 here. However, gonna be trying to secure. Tanner gets 1, while Esports gets another. Tanner does not know his back is right to the top. Now he does. He gets it. And he will secure a point for that. Throws a little trophy system on the ground. Another trophy system flying out through our boy Cougar 4. And Tanner is going to be stunned, even though he has 2 trophies up because he threw this in a bad spot. And Germ is going to be able to see nothing. Esports throws out something. A flashbang. Tanner alive. Cougar sees one on rooftop. Tries to take a shot. We don't know how that goes. Chasing him. Germ does falter, wherever that was. Cougar going to get caught out there as well. Germ trying to finish up on it. Esports almost had he known that I Love Asian Women was at 1 HP, he might have got that kill. Germ unfortunately does falter. Asian Women once again taking another bag. Is going to be taking them down, but back to P1 already with this short rotation on this map. We will be checking after the first full rotation, University of Jamestown up 150 to 38 against. Yes, I forgot that. Load Old Dominion, thank you. Tanner trying to take 2, just as confused as I am, clearly. Missing another shot. Unfortunate. Asian women with a beautiful nade, just like the women. And Esports going to be trying to take a shot here. Does get stunned out though, however, does get dropped by Asian women with a nice little headshot. Cougar is going to be flanking around, gets one. Shoots the Asian women. Damn. Waiting for his health to regen. Just going to sit there again. You know, he just got shot. Once again, Tanner X going to be taking... Esports taking a high window. Trying to get something out of it. Throws a nade. See if he's going to make anything. Not quite. Germ on point. Getting contested. Boom, 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 boom. Drops him. Asian women beats him. Asian women stronger than Germ, confirmed. Cougar does take the kill though, and is just going to be pushing up further with Tanner taking the side Dan on Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. Shout out SpongeBob. With Captain Crayon getting flanked by Tanner. Does drop with Germ flanking around trying to get revenge for Cougar. Does get the kill. A little awkward there, but you know you love to see it actually. I'm going to say hate, but Tanner gets a shot. Maybe convert, kind of gets clapped. Esports also gets clapped by Captain Crayon. Cougar gets one, drops from the other. But Germ, now knowing the locale, does get one, but Asian women bests him again. Tanner gets the kill. Esports drops Dirty Dan with a double. Praise gets a kill on Cougar, trading out from Cougar's kill. As well, Germ looking to rotate to P3 here. 4. Yeah, 3? 3? Yeah, okay. Final answer. Locked it in. Let's see if I win the final Jeopardy. Tanner in the window, trying to take anything he can here, but does get caught out by Asian women. Germ already on the point as well. Little hailstorm coming in from our boy Cougar with nothing to be named for. But we do get locations. Captain Crayon catches out Germ. Dirty Dan catches out Ian. Crayon catches out Cougar. The only one left that's active is Tanner. And he catches out Dirty Dan. Makes SpongeBob proud. Catches out Asian women, making me proud. Germ trying to hop onto the point here. Esports not getting a kill. That was Tanner. Captain Crayon killing Cougar stuff. With Ian hopping in a little bit of the aggressor play there. Tanner gonna be taking his reload. Shout out to Docs by accident. Does get murdered for it. You know, they found out his address and just took him down. Cougar is gonna be wrapping around here on P3 side, able to help Ian with the contention, but Germ does drop from Cougar. Cougar drops from Dirty Dan. Tanner drops from Dirty Dan. Ian on point, chilling. How peaceful. Just a nice change of pace. Going back to Germ, drops by Praise. Immediately, we see East proceeding on a nice little scenic route. Back into the action. We got Cougar immediately taking a shot and dropping. Esports does finally die in the scenic journey. Germ is going to be taking up the side route. Tanner going to drop. Esports coming back from spawn. Germ is going to drop as well from Captain Crayon. Captain Crayon taking names. Esports does get to come on Praise though. Is going to be revving around through control building, whatever the hell that's called. Cougar taking a kill. Asian women falters. Tanner takes another kill on Crayon. Looks at 2, takes 1. Praise is down. Also, Dirty Dan does flick around, turn around, and gets Ian on the comeuppance. With Tanner on point here, holding it. Does not quite get the kill on Asian women. Germ does get the kill. Not gets killed, I should have said. Esports gets the kill. A little bag there. Didn't actually mean to, but he was there. Does get dropped immediately afterwards for charisma being checked. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But Praise proning on the door. Germ looking a little bit too high. Praise was reading a book though. Didn't really notice. Esports Ian is going to be in couch room. Guess one. Drops from the other. Crayon securing point. 227 to 145 on the second full wraparound on the map. UJ could win right here, right now, if they just hold this point, and it looks like they are. Tanner drops from side lane though, so they are going to have to be a little cautious about this, but Cougar going to be taking it up. Asian women taking down Cougar though in represents. And Captain Crayon taking another down. Contesting the point, not going to let Jimmy's win off of this point if they have anything to say about it. But unfortunately, their opinion has been nullified. With only 5 seconds left on the clock, they are going to have to lock in. And 2 seconds left, they are able to touch and contest here as well, taking them off point. UJ only needs 2 seconds on point though here, so they can either early rotate or just contest fully. And Cougar says, I want to win now. Try to hop on point, does drop however. And Tanner trying to get greedy as well. Dirty Dan just hops up on him and gets the kill. Esports Ian once again as well, bringing it up the way back down to P2, where Asian women is already on the point. But Dirty Dan does get dropped by Cougar as well as Praise. And then also Germ taking Captain Crayon. It's only up to Asian women. trying to fight a 1v3, and with that, that is going to be game in favor of the University of Jamestown Jimmies. Amazing match there. Boom. Long names. Can we bring back the one-syllable words?
That's why I changed my
See, because Sizzle's like, you know, it's like Cougar, easy. Sizzle. I love Asian women. A little harder to say. It doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well. I respect that. I respect that. But with that being said, we will hop into a very brief intermission, hopefully. Hopefully brief. Surely a brief intermission. Yeah, so we will be back in not but a moment. Boom. All right, we are so back. Welcome back to Exposure. Search and Destroy. This is supposedly, according to the intel I've received, the Jimmy's preferred game mode. So we're gonna see if that's true. Bada bing. There's a boom. Boom. W. Shut up, Pot of Greed. What's up, brother? How you doing? But we are gonna be getting started here. 1-0 so far in this series. Looking good, looking clean, dare I say. But going to be getting started. Esports Ian with the bomb. Punch in air. Germ on the sniper. Looking. Can't find nothing. University of Jamestown pushing B site. Looks like the entirety of Old Dominion is kind of wrapping around slowly but surely here. But we get the free plant, putting them on the time limit. Esports Scene does draw from Dirty Dan, though. Unfortunate. And we are just going to leave the bomb. Not quite. Oh, Tanner finds one, drops. Cougar gets one, throws an egg, drops. Germ, the only man left. Finds, but drops. And with that being said, Old Dominion is going to be taking round 1 of Search and Destroy. With the bomb being defused, Bravo wins. But it's first to 6, so we are going to be having to wait and see how this goes going forward. Nice little dink on the end there. Jimmy's now on the defense. We're going to see how their defense differs from the offense. Is it the meta to just have everyone full stack A and then rotate B after the plant? Or will we see a more even dividend of our resources? Which it does look like a more even division of our resources here. Lots of grenades just flying away. Almost getting cut off, Mr. Germ, but not quite. Tanner just taking a little napsies on the floor over there too. Just kind of moving around. Boom, Germ, easy stick. But Tanner gets the kill. That's one. Grabs a secondary weapon, just in case he needs it. Cougar throws a nade. Tanner, he takes a second kill. Does a nice little wall hop. Esports City contesting someone who is on a crane. Gets a little greedy. Does drop. Gets 2 though. I don't know who got 2, but probably Cougs. I have faith in Cougs. It was Tanner. Boom, boom, boom. Pew, 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 pew. But it's all good. You know, that happens. Switching sides. A great defense by UJ there. Let's see if they can match the playmaking skill that they just showcased on the offense as well here. Looking like they're pushing for an A site this time. Noticing that B didn't work out too hot. Ooh, Germany for a nice little freedom shooter here. Oh, looking for it again one more time. Tanner does drop though. Asian women taking the bag on him. Germ looking for one more hop. Oh, not quite finding it. One more. Ooh. Oh, he found it that time. Just didn't pull the trigger. Jimmy's down 2. Old Dominion up 4. Not a great look. Not a great look. But Ian, some call him the equalizer. Jaron picking up a weapon for himself. Now he has a proper sniper and a proper AR. Looking pretty nice on both fronts. Ian rotating down by crane side, getting shot at, but is just going to slide away. Does get not full health though, pays the price for it. Germ, last one alive, but he got a sniper to his hand. Unfortunately, does not see the guy to his left and does drop, making that a 1-2 deficit in favor of Old Dominion. Offense looking to be a hard thing to find on this map. Really open, not really fun paths, lanes to go down. So kind of just awkward pacing from both teams when they're on the offense. But I think this game is going to be decided by which team can lock in on the offense first. And last time we made that sentence, last time I made that sentence, I should say more so, the other team decided to immediately lock in on their turn. So we're going to see, does Old Dominion lock in on the offense, or does Mr. Tanner here humble them again and get a nice little street chase. Cougar taking the game spot this time and does fall. But Tanner gets one. Not quite able to get two, but Germ trades him out. Dirty Dan quite low. Germ back turn with Esports Ian taking one. Last alive. Bad spike to be taken. Unfortunately, does falter. And with that being said, commentator's curse strikes back once again. Old Dominion taking a win, making it a 1-3 deficit. UJ is going to have to lock in and work quite hard here to make the difference to come back on it. Looking at the scoreline here, we got a pretty even distribution on UJ side of what's happening. And then we have Praise going kind of nutty on Old Dominion side. Praise really putting in the work here. So we're going to have to see if the Jimmies here are able to stop him, stop the momentum, or if they are going to get trampled over. Throwing a trophy now, protecting themselves. Lots of utility flying down the middle, but Tanner with the first pick unfortunately gets traded out immediately by Praise in the little sniper tower window shot spot. Germ seeing the entire team decides to repeat, but Cougar gets to trade out. Esports Ian taking an incredibly risky fight and gaining nothing from it except for Cougar getting a double kill of course. So with that being said, I mean, they're going to be finding an offense win, making that a 2-3 deficit. Able to bring it back if they lock in. Cougar having a great round. I don't know if that was quite an ace. It kind of looked like it. Was that an ace round? No, Tanning got one. Tanning stealing the ace back off of Cougar after Cougar stole the ace from him earlier. A little back and forth. Dare I say a rivalry forming for no apparent reason. But back on defense here. Let's see if we can hold this down, anchor it. Anchored down, you know, we found the whale. Let's just lock in and figure it out from here. 2-3, UJ is looking to equalize. We got Germ holding long sideline with Sniper, with 3 holding on B side. Cougar getting caught out with a perfect nade by Praise. But Esports taking Asian women down, but Dirty Dan avenging the shotties. Tanner finding one, dare I say 2. Throwing a nade, scaring him out. Germ moving up, helping him out here. They see him. Throws a stun. Does get caught out though. Quite low HP. Does recover, but doesn't expect this guy. But unfortunately for Dirty Dan, Tanner was ready for the reaction. Germ holding a nice little angle here. Oh, hold. Oh. Tanner is working over. Unfortunately, Germ does get dropped immediately. Tanner going around the world, trying to see where he can find. Going on top of the solar panels. Gets a shot. Takes one. Not expecting top solar panels though, just where he came from. Actually, he did see the light. Does get a headshot too. That's crazy. You need to chase this. He's playing his time. He knows he got time. Boom, boom. Back on top solar panels, expecting top left, but then he saw him on the bottom left. Ooh, misses his shots, but so did he. Awkward 1v1 here. Just not quite able to convert it. That was a very winnable round for UJ there, but unfortunately just not able to make anything of it. Putting it at 2-4. Jimmy's in a little bit of a tricky spot. Just incredible aim from Nameless. Just taking just pure dimes. I love COD Spectator. 0 issues. Shout out Dirty Dan being 68. But with that being said, UJ on the offense again. Last time they had an offense, they did win it. So let's see if they can replicate and make something of it. Tanner, Germ, all heading back to the standard spots they're always going. Cougar pushing very far deep immediately. Playing off that smoke. Just going to plant. Screw it. Praise is already in our backline. Takes out Germ. We got the plant down, but at what price? The price is 2 lives. Cougar trying to wrap back around, just gets caught out from behind though by Nameless once again. And Tanner just going to drop as well. They got the plant down, but 0 kills on the board. Going to be putting it at a 2-5 deficit. Going to be map point in favor of Old Dominion. Shout out to like the 30-second defuse timer that was. Oh, rest in peace. But with this being said, the map point round is on the line. Dirty Dan with the bomb. UJ needs to make something happen here, or they will be going to round 3 with control. Overload now, not control. Never liked that game on anyone, so good riddance. Esports Ian taking one, taking the bag on the Asian women. Putting UJ 4-3, making them comfy. Would like to see them play a little slow. They are on defense after all. They don't have to push us too hard. Just stay in locations where they are able to get their trades. However, it actually looks like Esports Ian killed Praise, even though the scoreboard on the left side says that they killed Asian women. So I'm a little confused, but maybe Germ gets caught out by Dirty Dan, and unfortunately is able. I'm actually doubt. Yeah, the names are all messed up. So the comms not going to be clear from me, as I don't even have any idea what's happening. Unfortunately, Dirty Dan does take down one, but Esports Ian gets the trade. Tanner, nice little stun down deep, but just not able to make anything of it. Praise still in the back line. Esports Ian gets hit once. Low HP, needs to defuse the bomb. Just too much happening. I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. Looking at the wall. Going to back at full HP, but needs to make these 2 kills quick and efficiently. Does not see any top cargo. Guess a hit. That shit just starts rotating though for some reason. And with that being said, 2-6 loss on Jimmy's side. Great hard point. Unfortunately though, just not able to convert on the search and destroy. And with that being said, we're going to be waiting here for a little bit until we get to Overload or whatever that game was called. Yeah, Overload. So we're going to pop into one more last quick intermission. This is series points here for both teams. Whoever wins this takes it all. We're back. All right. You already know what's happening. Overload on the hit map Den. Of course. We love Denny's. We're going to be hitting it live here. We got a snake cobra, whatever that is, in front of us, just staring us down. Probably not even either of those, but it might be one of them. I don't even know. Let's get this bread. Let's get this dub. All right, let's end the day. Tanner on the wrong team. I don't know if he's noticed. Lots of people on blue. Looks like UJ's going back to Bravo. Oh, hold. Okay.
I'm on y'all's team now.
GG's. Yeah, okay.
Hey, tell me, Ermin and German.
Shout out. Hold up. Top 10 games of all time. Germ, Cougar, Esports, and Asian women. Shout out to them. Tanner, Dirty Dan, Praise, and Captain Crayon. Did not realize we had a traitor amongst us, but you know, they do too, so it's okay. It works out in the end.
Yeah, no, this has been an issue in the game since Black Ops 6.
Yeah. Well, we love party queue.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
What is happening, man?
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but everyone's game crashed.
Oh, everyone's games crashed. All right, chat. Everyone's games crashed. So, Esports Ian, I can't communicate with him, but I hope he knows that he gave a good message and let us know. Yep. Boom, we're restarting the COD. W's in chat. Heck yeah.
All right, we should be good now.
But I think he's still making a lobby right now. Give me one sec.
All good, all good.
Y'all know how hard it is.
So, because of the host bug, will you just let us know what side we need to be on?
What'd you say, Papa?
Because of the host bug, sometimes it doesn't let somebody in the lobby change teams. So just let us know what side we're gonna switch to.
Yeah, you're good. I told him to get more like start time as well, so that way like
I'm giving
it
us
doesn't
hella
fuck
time.
shit up or anything.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All good, yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Ready?
Boom. We're back times 2. Then overload. We're already back. You already know. Quick little restart from both sides. Clean, smooth. Consistent? Swap to the Rocket League screen by accident. Go back to desktop capture. Boom. We got the slow rotate. Shout out to whatever that is behind up. And just like that, we are actually unironically ready to start. Shout out to the Viper / Cobra / Snake that's in front of us. Once again, starting it off really cool and really nice. Really epic. We're actually going to see what this game was all about in like 40 hours once the game decides to start. Oh, looks like the game's starting. W. Let's get this bread. Boom. Moving forward, we got to take the package, delivery, whatever it is. Looking at the map, I already understand exactly what this game mode means and everything. So, with that being said, let's just win. Praise dies. Tanner dies. Tanner takes 1, gets straight. More specific. They're trying to do a hit and run with the device and perish for it. Germ takes 1, almost 2. Praise takes him down though. Tanner moving forward to clear B site for the way of our bomb holder. Esports, but does get dropped out. Boom. Holding a pistol. That could be by choice. That could be by force. I don't know. I think it's by force. Yep. Detonated B already. Kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny. So, looks like the fuser is going to be bottom middle here as well. Tanner already at P2. Securing it. Dropped Germ. Dropped Tanner. Looks like they're already securing it. They're going to have to make something happen here. Cougar does falter, though. However, and with 8 being so close to that bomb site, this is going to be a little awkward, and they do get the second bomb detonated. So, Cougar is going to be wrapping around to P3 here, trying to get ready for the bomb to start. Awkward time to jump there. That's unfortunate. You hate to see that. Tanner gets 1 kill. Cougar gets dropped, and Germs is dropped by Dirty Dan and Crayon. Not accordingly, actually backwards. Tanner gets 1. Holding bomb. Oh, Germs there to take it forward. Does get the kill. I would like to see someone pick up the bomb. Bomb picked up. Or the device. I'm sorry, not the There's no bomb. Germ gets 1. Germ looking for 2. Gets flanked. However, now with that being said, Cougar only line of defense between the bomb and the explosion, and the explosion occurs. They're being down by 1 point. They're kind of just getting diffed on all fronts. Unfortunate. Let's see, E13 does get the stagger, does not decide to push it. Tanyan, once again, getting docked by his casters. Tanner pushing from 5, but unfortunately for them, they already grabbed the bomb thingy and exploded it again. And it's just, there's either a score limit or it's just whoever does it the most in the time frame. But the Jimmies are down.
There's 2 halves.
Uh-huh.
So it's either first to 4 or that time runs out.
I see. So, if Old Dominion caps bomb device one more time, we're going to be entering halftime, like the Super Bowl. But, and apparently, the device respawns after so much time passes. I'm going to be honest with you, this game mode does not seem that much fun to play. Maybe I'm a hater. I've been told that a few times in the past. That's a nice little headshot by Germ holding angle. Drops. Esports drops. Just cuts to black. Halftime. Those darn indie devs. That's what I'm saying, but I agree. It's like really fair. Rest in peace, my granny, though, for real. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Man, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Thought I heard a boom. Sounded like a missile. What that is. What that was. Oh, my granny. How is she done? Starting the second half of this game already with a 4-1 deficit. UJ's not in a great spot. They are not the greatest at playing tag, apparently. And we are going to have to showcase our comeback talent here coming live. 30 in the window area. You just got to obliterate someone. Cougar, proning. Gets a kill. Unexpected light. Tanner chilling on top. Cougar gets dropped. By Germ takes a shot, gets a kill. Praise kills Esports Ian. Tanner kills Asian women like a hobby. Dirty Dan gets dropped by. Wait, Dirty Dan drops Germ. Captain Crayon drops Tanner. Praise drops Cougs. No one is touching the device. But no one has to. For if no one touches the device for 4 minutes, then it's going towards Old Dominion. Germ kills Tanner with a grenade. Cougar gets a kill. Cougar dies. Esports scene runs around. The diffuser has been obtained. Tanner proning on the stairs, trying not to explode. He does. Cougar playing defense for all he's worth. Unfortunately, does just falter and explode. And with that, the Dirty Dan has detonated the device once more. Looking at a P2 spawn here, there, bottom middle once again. And Germ's going to be trying to wrap around this middle part. Gets a kill with a low taper. Is going to be pushing out forward here. Gets another. Dare I say one more? Dare I say one more in the window? Looking for another. Gets killed instead by Praise. And it is going to look like Tanner is just going to kind of like exist there. There's 3 people. That's awkward. Cougar gets 1. Cougar gets 2. And he gets the bomb. Runs. I would just take it to the A points. There's no. Now there are people. Then he dies. They explode the bomb. Good work. 5-2. It's winnable. By pure definition. Not much more than that. But, oh, hold up. Just grab it. Just grab it. Just, thoughts? There we go. Boom. Oh, Cougar gets dropped. And they might just be playing keep away for 2 minutes here. Cougar takes 1. Germ takes 1. Ian takes 1. Germ takes another. That's all 4. They're going to be bringing it to a position that they can detonate. Probably to A. I says lyingly. And they get a detonation. 2 minutes left on the clock. Definitely winnable. Back at spawn point 1. In the middle of courtyard. Getting flanked a little bit. Esports scene. Debating if he wants to take it. Ignoring the guy up top. Gets killed from 2 shots. Cougar is there. Cougar drops 1. Bomb gets dropped. Cougar does not see the guy right next to him. Germ gets a kill. Gonna grab it. Boom. And he's gonna run to A. Hopefully he gets there before the ops. Nope. He's just gonna run away. Oh, there's a guy in his spawn. Probably don't give it to him. We got Cougar coming in on backup. 30 Dan gets shot. He dies. Germ trying to play his life. Cougar gets another. Cougar can't take 1 more for the road, but Tanner gets 2. And he's going to grab it. And he's just going to run and take it home for the Jimmies. 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute to make history. 1 minute to make a difference. Bottom spawn point. Bottom. We got Esports scene holding it live. Holding it strong. With a death. And unfortunate. Cougar holding it. 2 Jimmies coming to the Cougar losing the 1v1 against A. Our boy Germ takes 2 for the road. They can pick that up and just bring it home. Bring it home. No one's there. Ian bringing it, making that a tied game. Top middle. They need to get there. Unfortunately for them, the Old Dominion is swarmed around it like flies. Flies in the pasture. Not liking to see that. However, Germ gets a crucial kill in the final hour. unfortunately, just no one's there at A, and that is going to, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. Tanner and Cougar locked in, with Cougar getting another kill to finalize this last second.
If you die, you die now.
Oh,
So either you score or you get killed. So it's smart what UJ's playing right now because they don't have to play a device. You can play for the kills here.
yeah, now we just play, now we're playing Search and Destroy. It looks like we're choosing to take offense here. Or defense, I should say. However, with Germ kind of being in the wild, Tanner does fall. That's the first death to the Jimmies, and Cougar gonna fall next, but takes one for the road. Esports scene. Playing around. Diffuser. Looking like he wants to go A. Captain Trey on hospital. He gets a kill. One drops. It's a 1v1. Germ against Dirty Dan, who wins. Top 10 lineups of all time. Throws down that trophy. Amazing trophy timing. Have patience, my Padawan. He saw him. He's on stairs. He's going to grab Diffuser. Germ can just eat. Germ. This I hate this. This game mode sucks. Dirty Dan holding
I
Diffuser.
don't know what happens if we get time. Like, I guess
Theoretically,
I think if
Jimmy should win because Germ has a better KD.
you would think, but I think if he grabs it with no time and he has control of the device when time runs out, he wins.
I think so. That would make sense.
They-
Germ
might
just
wanna
gonna
make
throw a
the-
frag.
might wanna
Perfect hook. Giving a little bit of a sound cue, but honestly, I think this is a good call. Taking middle space, a little scary. If he grabs it and just rushes A, this could be really bad for Germ. He's in not a good position for this. He's deciding to do a full wrap. Full wrap, just hope he doesn't take it. Really awkward timing, and that will be game. You hate to see that. COD timing, once again, strikes us. Strikes us down where we stand. Very close comeback from you, Jed. Insanely close. Dropped it in the final hour. But with Germ having some power plays there, you can't expect to carry the world on his shoulders. For one, is not Sisyphus. He is not carrying that around the world, and he's not Atlas either. But with that being said, amazing series from the
That
boys.
was wild.
there.
GG, boys.
Amazing game.
Yo, you guys better love Asian women after.
Hey, love you guys. GG's. Have a good one.
Hey,
They're talking about how they love Asian women in the chat. Yeah, we love our glorious comms. But with that being said, that is going to be all we have for the night. Basically 9 p.m. What a day. 3 hours of pure gaming mayhem. Love prelims. But yeah, I think we're just gonna kind of end stream here pretty fast here. I've already yapped your guys' ears off long enough, and I've got some stuff to do. So with that being said, thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.